There's a lot of potential in taking the concept of looking back at one's life, applying it to a fantastical premise, and mixing that in with a romance. A big, bold, beautiful journey tries to mix those themes and plot lines together, and a few magical moments do pop up. However, the story never quite finds that momentum as the lead protagonists go from one place in the history to the next. Its heart is certainly in the right place, but a lot of the film sort of meanders along as it tries to find the right angle. The film attempts to offer a twist on the usual boy meets girl premise as it tries to show the two leads dealing with that past trauma. Colin, Farrell, and Margot Robbie deliver solid performances even if the romantic chemistry does not register that high, and the script mostly gives them amusing little remarks to say. David and Sarah are primarily vessels for the film to explore its themes about dealing with what has hurt them in the past. Nonetheless, Farrell and Robbie show why they remain likable screen presences, with them especially showing their dramatic chops during certain key scenes. Director Coconada seeks to bring a colorful visual palette to the film, which does look pleasing. One of the high points is David remembering his high school performance in How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, which provides some decent humor and a fun take on the classic musical. There are a few heartfelt scenes that are directed with the needed sympathy for these characters too. Meanwhile, Joe Hisaishi composes a lovely score, very much in the tradition of his work with Hayao Miyazaki, while also fitting the world of the film. What does affect the overall story is the episodic structure, as we watch David and Sarah go through several time-traveling doors. A lot of these scenes mostly involve them learning a little bit about themselves, and then is on to the next part. The script can offer deep insight in one moment, and then not say much of anything in another scene. There's even one sequence that comes across like a commercial for Burger King, complete with their branding shown prominently. The pacing does start to meander a bit around the middle portion as the drama increases. Nonetheless, the themes are clear, and for all the script's faults, it's a noble attempt to dig into the lingering trauma felt by these two. A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey is an ambitious film which attempts to combine romance with a time travel plot. Kokunaga and screenwriter Seth Rice don't go for the obvious choices a lot of the time and make a number of artistic decisions to enhance the narrative. However, despite the occasionally inspired moments that pop up, the film does have some pacing issues as it takes its leads to each part of their lives. Colin Farrell and Margot Robbie do provide a lot of heavy lifting as they look into the trauma the characters are revisiting, though their romance is not the most compelling. Even if not everything entirely lands, it's still admirable to see a movie like this produced on a major studio level.